New TNT miniseries, The Company, covers 4 decades of CIA history, including the Cold War and the Bay of Pigs invasion. Chris O'Donnell leads an all-star cast playing an idealistic recruit who questions himself with every mission he carries out. And Chris O'Donnell is with us this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Great to see you.
Should have brought my sunblock today.
Oh, well, it is a little bit that kind of a day here in Manhattan.
Perfect.
Before we talk about this show, tell me the story you were just saying a couple of minutes ago. You shot Son of a Woman.
I shot Son of a Woman here, and it was I was coming from my apartment over there at 5 in the morning on Sunday, and this building right across the street, there was
Sherry
a cab.
Netherland.
Yeah, a cab had run through the window, and all you could see were the 2 back wheels sticking out. And it was a sunny morning, so no one had really gotten out, but I think we were one of the first people to see it. So,
well, thank goodness.
Apparently they got it out and fixed it.
I think they did. Tell us a little bit about this show, because it really covers a lot of territories. An amazing cast.
Well, it's interesting because, for me, the CIA is one of the most fascinating topics around.
Right.
I mean, it's shrouded in such mystery. But, to be able to have some perspective on these guys that are really out in the field and on the front line, because we always think we're real secure. Oh, you know what, we've got guys out in Afghanistan or Pakistan. They're in bed there somewhere. And, who are these guys?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of life do they lead on a really personal level?
And what are their own insecurities?
Exactly. Yeah. So this has given us some perspective of what it must have been like. And we're starting in the Cold War at the beginning of the CIA, where there really were no textbooks to teach these guys what to do.
No.
I mean, they went to Yale and Harvard and Princeton and recruited these guys and brought them out.
And the next thing you know, they're sitting in Berlin trying to figure out what's what.
Yeah, and so it was fun to play a character who comes in very gung-ho and a little bit naive, and see him over 40 years. Yeah. The realities are brought, up close and personal for him, and he's hardened by the whole situation.
The show starts in Berlin and very soon moves on to the Bay of Pigs, and we want to show a scene from that show that's coming up this weekend. Let's take a look.
Need air cover!
Do you copy me? What's the stuff? Need air cover!
Got your ass out of here, Jack! You can't help us anymore. Damn it, Roberto! I'll leave when everyone leaves! Jack! We don't need America's help anymore! Castro will capture you! He'll tell the world we were led by American officers. He'll tell the world my men died for America, not for Cuba! I'm not leaving, Roberto! I'll kill you myself before I let you fall into their hands alive.
What a scene. The other thing you realize also, they spent a little money making this thing.
Yeah, well, the production value is incredible. I mean, Mikhail Salomon, who directed it, is, before he was a director, was one of the best cinematographers in the world.
Right.
And we came out, it's interesting. The 6-hour limited series format is really interesting because I think from a storytelling perspective, you have a lot of opportunities there. But, it's not TV where you're rushing to get things done, and it's also not a film where you have all the time in the world. But because Mikhail Salomon was so good and his crew technically are so good, we did shots and had setups in this show that I've never seen before. It was really amazing.
Other people on the cast, Michael Keaton, Alfred Molina, these are some really, really good actors.
Really talented.
Who did you work with that you said, I like that. I like what's going on there.
Well, they all have different techniques. I mean, Michael Keaton is very technical and he's kind of in his own world.
Very precise about it.
Very precise and does something very different for him. I think he's fantastic. I think people will remember how fantastic he is as an actor. And then Alfred Molina, you don't even know he's acting. He makes it look so easy. And he's so easy to work with. And Alessandro Nivola and Rory Cochrane, just great actors. Really, and that makes all the difference. I think that Ridley Scott produced this, and anytime you have his name on something, it just raises the bar. And it attracts great talent from an acting standpoint, but also from a technical standpoint, and you just want to be a part of it.
How's life for you? How many kids now?
I've got 4-point-something. We've got another one coming.
Are you serious?
I am, yeah.
And I heard you did the American Girl movie?
I did these little American Girl dolls, which are so popular.
Huge.
My oldest daughter's 7. She loves them, and they called me about playing the dad to Kit Kittredge. Which is played by who is played by Abigail Breslin, and it was great. She came to the set.
How could you pass that up?
The boys have had Batman and the Three Musketeers that I did in the past, so they already have all those toys, but for my daughter, this was really special.
Oh, that's so great. What a pleasure to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
And you have to remind us then, we can see The Company
It starts, it'll be on Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right. How about a hand for Chris O'Donnell, everybody? Thank you so much.